Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. I am Dayang Qamarina binti Datu Garsia, and I'm from Semporna, Sabah. Currently, I'm in my 4th year, first semester, majoring in English for International Communication. So, thank you so much for having me as a guest in your IGTV sharing session, which I believe will be viewed by the whole KLM students in Pago. So I hope that the answers I give will benefit you, but then again, I will be answering all the questions based on my own experience. So again, different people have their own view of things, so I don't expect people like to follow all of the the things that I'm sharing. But yeah, I hope it benefits you somehow a little. Alright, so let's move to the first question. The first question is, how do I prioritize my task? You prioritize what is important first. Let's talk about roles. Roles and responsibilities at home. So at home, you are wearing different kind of hats, several kinds of hats. You have your daughter hat, you have your sister hat, you have your friend hat, different topi. So you do things according to what you need to do. You have to understand that different people have different priorities. You have to understand your priorities, and you have to really know what is your real priority. For me, Alhamdulillah, my parents are very supportive, so they do understand that currently I'm having RTL, and they helped a lot. Of course, they have given me enough support, and they really understand. Like for instance, when I need to go and buy groceries, they would tell me to buy when I don't have any classes, and when I have to do my house chores, they would say it's okay, you need to attend your class first and then you do your house chores. So Alhamdulillah, I'm blessed with understanding parents. You have to think, you have to look at a bigger picture. You have to really know, you have to really understand what is your real role. Of course, I am a daughter, but then you have to fulfill the role of a student as well, because that is your main priority right now, because you are studying. So that is your priority, that is your utmost priority, to finish your study, to ace your study, to do well in your studies. So I think you have to really manage your time well and balance between home and also study. You really need to balance it out. Alhamdulillah, Allah has eased me a lot, but then you really need to know, you really need to understand what is your purpose of life. Then you know which one to prioritize first. That's for me lah. Alright, so let's move on to the second question. How do you limit distractions when you're studying or doing assignments? You don't, because distractions will always be there. And of course, when you are in front of your laptop, you're writing on Google Docs, you're typing khusyuk ni very fast, and then suddenly you feel like let's go to YouTube for a while, and then you start to listen to music, and then let's watch Netflix for I think one episode of Brooklyn 99, and then it adds up, and then you do other things, and then suddenly you're not on your bed anymore, you're outside. So what I do is I try to really focus while doing my assignment, and I try to meet with my friend, Google Meet with my friends, so that we have this group support, and we support each other doing tasks. If you don't understand, you can ask them directly. So we have this session with my friends, and we do it really often. So try doing it with your friends. Do your work with your friends so you can do more discussions, be it individual assignments or group assignments. Have someone with you, have someone to talk to, in a same topic. When you are doing assignments, find someone to talk about that assignment. So number 3, how do you balance your study and personal life / co-curriculum? A very hard question. Again, it's about time management, it's about balance, and currently I have another role, which is the President of KLMSS. Personally, I really think the people around you plays an important role. Mingle around with good circle of friends. Alhamdulillah, I am very, very thankful that I have great friends, tasasol, that I have really, really nice and kind and understanding friends, understanding peers. being a president, you have your colleagues with you, you have your main committee with you, or we call main com lah, and they are very understanding. They know how to do their work, and also I have my team with me. So you really need to have this great group support. I would really like to emphasize on having good friends. All of this is rezeki, and I am very blessed with such good circles. So find the people who can help you in your journey. That is one tip I would say. And how do I balance it? Just don't think about it too much, okay? Let time, just go with the flow. You do your work, but then at the same time you have to relax, you have to chill for a moment and do something else. Don't get too focused on one thing, because you might lose yourself when you are stressing out on one thing. So find your balance. So okay, question number 4, how do you manage your stress? Okay, I like to go for a walk and I like to cook. I really like to go out whenever I am stressed out, whenever I am blank. There's this point where you can't write anything. I experience this a lot of time. So what I do when I encounter this situation is I go out, I grab a coffee, I go for a hike, and I meet with my friends, I talk with people, do things that is not related to assignments. Do things that distract you for a little while. So after you have done that, inshallah, your mind will be somehow clear a little, and then it can help you get back on track. Okay, so that is how I manage my stress. I detach myself from assignments, I detach myself from classes, I do something that I really like. Alright, let's go to question number 5. How do you manage your time between work, study and personal time, especially when work doesn't seem to stop coming in? This is a really hard question, because yes, it's very hard. I cannot deny the fact that when you're at home, there's a lot of distractions. You have to attend kenduri, you have to attend weddings, because we're at home and we are close with our relatives, we are close with our family. So of course these kind of things exist. So again, I would say you have to really know how to play with your time, or else you will drown. I'm not even kidding. So you have to really understand your priorities. You have to really arrange what to do first and what comes next. When it comes to student kan, we are always chasing time. But one tip juga lah, I would say, is manage your time with Allah first. Just jaga your daily prayers lah, 5 times a day, and tawakal, doa, usaha, istiqamah dan tawakal. Do it. This is the formula that has been there since I don't know, forever. So you have to really balance it out juga lah, your relationship with humans and also your relationship with Allah. So inshallah, He will ease you if you ask for His help. Alright? So again, I think from question 1 until 5, it's all about time management lah. So student, we are like university student kan, you don't really have to follow a set of schedule, tapi you have to know which one needs to be done first. Okay? You yang kena decide. You need to decide how do you play with your time, how do you manage your time. Okay? Because I can give you a schedule, I can give you a timetable, but I am sure that it's hard for you to follow that timetable, because suddenly tiba-tiba nanti kena pergi sini, kena pergi sana, you have to attend to other things, other sudden matters. So manage your time well. Alright? Okay, question number 6. What are your hobbies and interests? Can you share a little bit about them? And I think I can combine lah number 6 and 7. Number 7 is, how do you come across those hobbies? So I was, first, my hobby is cooking and baking. Of course, I really like Cik Nom. You go to YouTube and then you search Cik Nom, and her recipes are foolproof. Mesti jadi punya lah. You try one of her recipes and then you share with me, okay, what have you tried? I really like to cook. And another hobby that I have is crochet. So It started when I was in primary 6. I have like one of my friend, she brought this tool to school, crochet punya hook, and then dengan the benang, the yarn. So we started doing this project together. Until now lah, I do crochet things. So sometimes I watch YouTube and I follow the tutorial. So those kind of things, those are very therapeutic. Those, you know, the tutorials, ada lagu-lagu, there's music, there's sounds, and it's very therapeutic, and really like those kind of that is my way of, you know, reducing my stress. So yeah, 6 and 7 done. Number 8. Okay, I really like this question actually. Do you ever feel pressured to maintain your results every semester? Have you ever feel mentally affected by that? If yes, how do you overcome it? Yes, I feel the pressure every single semester, because one is I am the firstborn in my family, the sister lah, the big sis, and yes, I need to get good results, because that is one of the way that I can make my parents happy. Of course, there's a lot of ways, but for me, now, because they've raised me until who I am until today, dah besar panjang ni, they tried so hard to give the best for me, and so I think that why not I give my best to them? Why not I make them proud by getting good semesters, good grades every single semester? And alhamdulillah, 6 consecutive semesters getting Dean's List is one of the biggest achievement lah in my degree life so far. So have you ever feel mentally affected? I've never had like a real mental health diagnosis before, but of course I do feel tired sometimes. I do feel like bila nak habis ni, what am I chasing actually, macam tu kan. Sometimes I do feel those kind of I hear whispers, not whispers, but you know, macam penat lah, kenapa nak buat macam ni, why do I have to go through all of this pain just to get good grades, right? But then I betulkan back my nawaitu. I refresh my intention. So first, belajar lillahi ta'ala, studied because of Allah, and also because I want to make my parents proud. That is it. How do I overcome the pressure, right? I do things that I love. Again, referring to the previous answers that I gave to all of you, do something that you really like, detach yourself from your assignments, and inshallah, Allah will ease you. You have to pray a lot juga lah. So, the last question, have you ever thought about the real purpose of your success? Are you doing this for the sake of fulfilling a parent's expectation, or you're genuinely doing this for your own achievement? For me, my parents, they are my motivation, and I am doing this for my own achievement. You know, I struggled, I joined this, I do that because I want to be someone in the future. But then I have a purpose in life, which is I want to be someone that can help people later on in the future. So just believe in yourself and have faith in Allah. Never lose hope, and remember that Allah is closer than you can think of, right? So again, I hope the session can benefit you a little pun tak apalah. I really hope that my sharing has benefited any, like, you know, I am really happy that I can share my thoughts with you, and it will make me more happier if you can find this video, this session useful. So I think that's all from me, and I would really like to congratulate the ENCOM team for putting this up, you know, for setting all of this up, giving like great questions to share with all of you, and I'm really happy that I can be I can be a part of the IGTV series. And again, thank you so much for having me, and I think that's all from me, Qamarina. Have fun, don't think too much, don't stress too much, just go with the flow, I would say, and may the force be with you. Semoga kita semua dipermudahkan, and I hope that we can meet in person, you know, we can meet in real life soon, inshallah, after everything is settled, you know, the pandemic and stuff. Again, sorry if I've said anything that has offended you in the previous questions. So all of the answers were based on my own experience. Once again, I apologize for any shortcomings. So I think that is all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.